This program is brought to you by Kværner, Teledyne Oil and Gas, EMAS, Control Cutter, and IB Offshore.
We're joined in studio by Tord Lien, Norway's Minister of Petroleum and Energy. Minister Lien, we're hearing more and more about job cuts for service providers and operators in Norway. Are you concerned that we're creating a lost generation, that we're losing the capacity that we'll need for the future?
I think it's too early to conclude in that direction. However, I do hope that every player on the Norwegian continental shelf, suppliers and operators, have learned from what happened in the 90s, where job cuts in the supply and service industry created loss of capacity, and when the operators needed that capacity, it wasn't there. And that I hope we learn from that, and that this time that won't happen.
Now, obviously, geopolitical tensions between Russia and the West have been in the news. Have the Western sanctions against Russia in any way impacted cooperation in the Arctic?
I think it's fair to say that the restrictive actions are what they are. It is important for Norway and other Arctic countries to continue to cooperate with Russia on Arctic issues. But of course, cooperation is both between authorities and companies. And for companies, of course, the restrictive actions, will create some challenges developing that part of the cooperation.
Are you worried at all about it setting back progress that has been made in Arctic exploration?
No, I think there has been good cooperation on energy issues, on Arctic issues between Norway and Russia. That has to continue. While it is also important for Norway to actually support the restrictive actions that our friends in Western Europe and North America has agreed upon.
Now, increasing recovery factors on the Norwegian continental shelf has been a priority. When might we find out about additional tax cuts for mature fields?
Well, that is a question you do have to ask to the Minister of Finance, and not for Petroleum Energy. I'm responsible for resource management, and fiscal questions is in the Ministry of Finance.
From a resource management perspective, though, do you think that additional tax cuts could help from a development perspective? Actually,
we do know that a lot of the resources in brownfield projects are economically viable. And I hope that capital discipline doesn't lead to these resources remaining in subsea. And there is an obligation for these operators to actually realize the full potential of the resources in the fields that they have a license to operate.
Excellent. Minister Lien, thank you very much for joining us.